I think ILO and not only because GIZ, even I don't believe that Germans are strong in HR functions accordingly, because the setup there is completely different. But we started that in our project.
Okay. Okay.
But ILO, of course, had take the lead.
Yeah. And not HR specific, but job quality in general.
Poor.
No, but which association or entities are working on that?
No, there is no.
No, okay. And how is the public, the national labor inspections?
This is with Ministry of Manpower and Migration.
Okay, and they do them, so there are people who come in the companies and do the checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the inspection department.
Okay. And do they only inspect or do they also consult on a...
No, they don't consult. They already write penalties.
Okay.
This debate will never end.
Okay. And then you were starting with the job quality in general. You said it's very bad across the zones, across the companies.
Especially for all intensive labor industries.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. This is reality.
Yeah.
And with reality, actually, we don't have any association. Recently, together with one of GIZ project and our project, we developed the job quality part in the new strategy for small and medium enterprises.
Okay.
And we integrated it via FEDA. And we discussed it with the Minister of
FEDA is
Federation for Economic Development Association. And we integrated that to the ministry, and we provide that to the Ministry of Trade and Industry. And we never heard about what is the feedback later on, even because Ministry of Trade and Industry, of course, but actually because I know them and I know what's going on, so they have nothing to do at the moment in terms of small and medium enterprises, and now they're having restructuring and debating issues, and so we never had the feedback, and we never know what happens to this strategy of development of small and medium enterprises.
Yeah. And then you said, okay, you have the GIZ, your project working on
which I wouldn't say, because actually this is why, because GIZ doesn't have experience with the HR, so we started this project as intervention, and actually let's see, because once this project will finish, I don't believe that, because the knowledge is not existing with GIZ, sorry to say, or their consultants, the pool of experts, even some of the people are working in the field, they are not related to the field, and hereby the imagination started. And the reality in Egypt, that you have really, if you like to develop such, you need to have really subject matters.
Yes, of course.
Subject matters, and really strong ones, like Muhammad Shawi said, because he knows the context and he knows the international standards, how the game should be.
Yeah, of course. So, but what about USAID, the Italian corporation, the Swiss corporation?
USAID is doing something with retention, but I'm not I'm the last person who can ask about him about that, because I'm not convinced with the cake and the brick events they do. So they invite the companies doing nothing, some presentation, and that's it. So you don't have a product, you don't have something concrete. This is the feedback, not my feedback. This is the feedback of the companies, for example, in terms of Ramadan. For Italian cooperation, they have nothing to do with this area. Italian cooperation, mostly, you'll find they are focusing on agriculture and issues and maybe.
So from your visits to the company, you hear that they're in contact with ILO sometimes, or with nobody?
Because the ILO is covering the cost.
Yeah, and that's about it.
There is no comfort in the truth, really, because I really got mad when some people are working in something they don't know about it. Bring to the people in the companies, it doesn't improve. It makes it more worse. Yeah.
But I think it's two aspects about that. The one thing is you need like the HR knowledge in general, but you need the context knowledge.
Yeah, and we don't have exactly. And we need to have a platform for HR experts.
Yeah. And so you don't have an HR association or anything.
No, يعني I mean, if I tell you that I'm working in the field of HR, I don't have a proof.
Yeah.
Okay? But if someone is working as a driver, he can have a proof.
Sorry, yeah, but like in like for example in Morocco, you have the Association of HR Managers or something.
Yeah, but Morocco is more developed than that.
It's more developed in Egypt. In Jordan, you have that.
We have the human resources, but we don't have a structured organization managing the human resources.
And to like train the people and then things like that. And do you know about the universities and how far they teach that?
They are far. They don't teach that.
They don't teach that.
I mean, I wouldn't consider American University, AUC, an American University in Cairo. This is not public university. Yeah, you can study it at AUC.
You can study it there, but like that's the only for like the small
but you have to pay like $500,000 per year. So for me, it's
for the regular.
For the regular people, not at all. This is why one accountant can work, a lawyer can work, or whatever. Yeah. And even if you would like to have justification, how come that you are in this career? It's like there is no career in that.
But the people, like the general managers, the personal, they all have university degrees, or so.
Sometimes you have middle education, but upgraded by experience.
Okay. By experience. Okay.
I mean, if you start something structured, it will continue structure most probably. But if you will start something random, it's by chance if it will become structured.
Okay.
But they did something very nice. They changed the banner of personal affairs and they put HR department.
Where did
in most of the companies.
In most of the companies.
But that's
they didn't change the job. They just changed the label.
And they didn't change the methodology or
anything. Okay. So who's usually working in the personnel department?
Anyone in the company who didn't work well. So let's send him there.
Okay.
Like a punishment.
Yeah. But I don't understand about that. It's like so many people say, like, oh, it's such human resources are like the workers management is so important, and we have difficulties with the workers management. We can handle the machines, we can handle everything, but we have problems there. So, do they tell me that because that's my PhD, or is there general awareness that
this they said and it started, but they don't know the knowledge, and they don't know how to find qualified HR managers. Because the qualified one will earn like at least £50,000 per month, at least.
Okay. So the awareness is starting to be there, but they haven't linked it yet to like what HR can do.
Because if you need to have an HR, you should seek international university. I didn't have my master's from Egyptian university, so I spend a lot of money. So if I work this, I should have my reward. It's expensive.
Yeah, of course, not everybody can do that. And if it's not offered at the Egyptian universities, then the awareness is basically not there. Doesn't make it very much easier.
I mean, talking about Egypt can bring you in a like crazy examples actually. Because we have the human resources, we need it. But we have idiots as well. They don't think.
And going like we talked about textiles, clothing now, but is that the same in all the other industries? That's the same over here. It's just a big problem in textile, in clothing, in RMG because it's so labor intensive.
Actually, this is because this is the lack of understanding and lack of initiation by the chairmen and the owners of the companies. Yeah. Because if you have a problem and you have intensive labor, then you have to seek to find a good solution and pragmatic one to efficient one to solve it. Otherwise, stop complaining. This is what I said in many meetings. Stop complaining if you don't have an initiation. You are not serious. Because if I have something, I have to be serious about changing that. So they are willing, yes, as you said. They said they are willing. We are willing. Capable, yes, of course they are capable. They can do. They can outsource at least, but they are not serious because they don't seek the change.
And why is that?
Because they don't seek the